Hello, YouTube. All right, as promised, here is the tour of Faith, the new van I bought to convert into a camper van. Faith is actually a 2002 Toyota Sienna. Yeah. I sold Casper the Friendly Host, which was a 2010 Dodge Grand Caravan, because I got tired of dealing with the mechanicals issues that kept popping up. But I might have bought another one that has more mechanical issues. But I kind of had to buy it because I needed a vehicle to drive. And from my test drive with Faith, it seems like it runs fairly well, even though there's some kind of serious problems with it. Anyhow, I'm not going to start it because it's in the middle of repair right now. And I made another video about the repair. I didn't really do it in detail, but wanted to kind of tell people what I did. And if it actually works, it might actually help others in a similar situation. Anyhow, Faith is a 2002 Toyota Sienna XLE, I think. And in fairly good shape, interior-wise as well as body-wise. You can see it's kind of decked out. It's got leather seats. It's got a sunroof there. And everything's like electronic. You can see it's a nice van. Also got all the seats. They're all leather. You can see some of them are laying down right now because I'm in process of trying to figure out how to convert this van into a camper and what the ultimate goal is for this van. Body-wise, got some issues where they're shoving metal in to hold the mirror here in place. And some little scratches and dings, but overall it's not too bad a shape. As far as the engine, okay, this is what the engine bay looks like, and I kind of started to clean it a little bit, but you can see all this weird stuff here. That's my attempt to fix kind of a serious issue with it. It had a cracked manifold. Yeah, exhaust manifold had a crack in it, so exhaust was coming out here. But the vehicle ran fine, which is why I bought it. And this, from Googling how much it would cost, could be a couple hundred to more than $1,000, upwards of $3,000, depending on who and where you have it fixed and how much they want to charge. But I'm trying my own fix right now for about $20 or $30 by using it's a stove cement. So that's what that black goop is. And I got a V8 can cut up to bits to kind of hold it in place. So instead of welding it or replacing the manifold, I'm trying my Denoit $40, $30 fix. And if that fixes it, then that's the major thing. But otherwise, the vehicle looks to be in pretty good shape as far as I know. The issue is when you turn it on, there's all sorts of lights. It had the check engine light, obviously. It had the door light. I'm not doing it right now because the fix right there needs to dry, so I'm going to let it sit kind of for a couple more hours, maybe even overnight, before I try to start the car back up. But it's got the old style radio with the CD. It's a 6 CD changer. Huh. Six disc CD changer. That means somewhere in this vehicle there's a CD holder. I wonder where that is. And air conditioning, pretty much standard stuff. Also has cruise control. This is probably, hey look, I didn't know that was there. Sunglass holder or glasses holder on the side of the car. That's weird. Didn't want to stay up though. And I don't know what, some of those things are for the door, but some may be for garage door. I don't know. I'm kind of just messing with it. I just picked it up yesterday. Has an airbag. But anyhow, the conversion. Okay, this vehicle is actually a little bit smaller than the Grand Caravans. If you compare this to Little Blue, which was the old style Grand Caravan, I think second generation Grand Caravan, it's smaller by probably about, I'd say like by about 10%. So it's about 90% the size of Little Blue. Maybe 80%, 85, 90%. So looking at this and trying to determine what my plan will be, I kind of have a rough idea. And what I'm thinking of doing is actually basing it off Little Blue 2. So instead of doing like I did with Casper the Friendly Host, I'm not really going to build too much. I'm actually kind of going cheap because my budget's like shot. You know, all the money was spent on Casper, and Casper never really got to travel, at least with me. Hopefully, Casper will be fixed up with the new owner, and she'll be able to take it cross country and do all the van life stuff with it. But for me, I'm thinking that we're going to try to keep this van somewhat functional as a regular van, because I'm not having to live in it full time. So the plan is going to be to convert it in the style of Little Blue, but Little Blue was meant for full time. This one is meant for part time, and it's a little bit smaller interior wise, so everything's going to be scaled down a little bit. But I did some measurements, and basically it's almost the same. I have like about 48 inches across here, and what was it, 90 inches going all the way up to the front seat. So that's enough to fit the same size mattress that I bought for Casper the Friendly Host. So I went ahead and ordered another mattress like that. I'm planning on making the vehicle so that it's kind of versatile. You know, for the most part, we can leave it almost like this, like a regular vehicle. But what I'm going to put back here is a little kitchenette. And then here, just like on Little Blue, we're going to try to have a little bit of a closet space. I may try to build a cabinet right there for, you know, like clothes and stuff like that. And that's pretty much it. So the plan will be to, in least converted mode, the seats all just fold down. So all 4 seats, you know, back seats will stay in place. But we're going to have a sleeping platform and a kitchenette back here, and some cabinets. But then if you just take that out, the van's back to normal. Now, if I decide to do an extended trip or need more storage for a van traveling, the next level is to actually remove the back seats. And sadly, this vehicle doesn't have stow and go. The seats don't fold down. So the seats will have to be removed and stored. But then it leaves this whole back cargo area open. Then there'll be a platform here, which is the bed platform that extends out that way and then connects with the kitchenette. So you'll be able to have a bed that is like a twin size bed that's as big as the one that was in Little Blue, as well as Casper the Friendly Host. But you'll have storage all under there, like that space right there, storage. And then if you needed to convert it back to a passenger vehicle, all that stuff should be able to fold back. And then those 2 seats pop up, so you can carry a driver and 3 passengers. So that's going to be probably the most standard layout that I'm going to use. It depends, you know, I'm planning on keeping 4 seats because I don't want to have this in storage, like in the house, because there's not much room. But if we do a lot of extended trips, like where we're, you know, staying like a couple days or a couple nights, we might need to take luggage and whatnot, or if we have to transport things, so these back seats may need to come up. So stay tuned. The build itself is actually going to be very simple build, not too much construction, just the bed platform, the kitchenette, possibly cabinets. This door here kind of jams up halfway. It gets stuck halfway. It won't open all the way, so I don't know what's wrong with it. So anyone with a Sienna, 2002 Sienna or similar, that knows why this door's jamming up and not going all the way, let me know. Also, shutting it. This one, you can shut it. But on the other side, you know, it's got these weird quirks. I mean, they're nothing major, but like this one, you can't pull it shut. You actually have to hit the button here on the side to make it shut. So it's kind of weird. But stay tuned, and you can follow along the build. I suspect the build should take less than a week. So stay tuned. Until next time, everyone, take care. God bless you all. Stay safe. Bye-bye now.